Looking to make a positive change? Do the extraordinary. Help others by helping research. We are seeking healthy adults ages 19 to 55 to join a research study at Solarion and help advance medical breakthroughs. Earn up to $500 a day while making a meaningful difference for others and for yourself. For more information, visit helpresearch.com/new or call 866-213-2965. Overnight stays and return visits may be required.
Are you looking for a fresh new hangout spot? Let me tell you about Liquid Assets Sports Bar, where Mondays mean new weekly drink and food features. With 23 taps, a full lineup of cans and bottles, and 40 TVs blasting every sports package out there, you'll never worry about missing a play. Savor high-end spirits at their stylish top-shelf bar, enjoy a healthy menu, family-friendly atmosphere, and catch all of your favorite teams every day. Doors open daily at 11 a.m. Liquid Assets Sports Bar, located at 2755 Jamie Lane in South Lincoln.
3, 2, 1. The drop is live. Screens freeze everywhere, except yours. You've been training for this moment. And with Aloe Fiber's zero-lag precision, you strike first. No lag, no limits, just speed. Can your internet provider do that? Stay ahead of every drop. Visit aloefiber.com/all-in.
Imagine if the people who work at your bank were neighbors who could help with a home loan.
Congratulations, you're approved.
Or friends who love to shop local.
Have a good one.
At UBT, who you work with matters just as much as what you're working toward.
Hey, thanks for helping.
That's why your money has more than a banker. It has people. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet, GMC, and Chevrolet, and GMC Truck Month is here. Absolutely huge discounts and 2.9% for 72 months. I also just wanted to share a little bit more about the Koppel family. They've been serving the Omaha and Lincoln and surrounding communities for over 50 years with great customer service and small town charm. That's always been our motto, and we absolutely will not be undersold. It truly is confident buying and confident driving. So come on in, meet the team, check us out at Koppel or at koppelcars.com. All deals with approved credit.
Nevco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nevco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit NevcoInc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Farmers know it all starts with the soil. At Carbon Connections, they're helping you unlock its full potential. Their high-quality humic acid improves nutrient uptake, boosts root development, and enhances soil structure, so your crops get more from every acre. But it doesn't stop there. With a full lineup of crop protection products, they help you reduce synthetic inputs while protecting yields and profits. Smarter inputs, healthier soils, better returns. It's time to grow more naturally. Visit Carbon Connections on Facebook or call them today at 402-947-1476 to learn how they can help your farm thrive. Carbon Connections, unlocking your potential. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome in to the Fitness Fanatics. It is May 31st, the final day of May. June is right around the corner, 15 hours away from summer.
Up to bat.
Up to bat. June is up to bat?
Yeah.
Topical. A topical, yes.
Topical reference. Pun.
All right, well, welcome in. We appreciate you listening today. First segment here, we're going to kind of set the table for your Husker Sports Sunday. Harrison, rough day yesterday for Husker Sports, but today's a new day, right? We're still alive. Nobody's been eliminated. Just the road got a little tougher.
Well, Nebraska baseball technically didn't lose yet.
Well, technically, they're down. No, they didn't lose yet. But
they're down in a tough spot. They got to play today. That one's at noon.
Yes, at noon. For one,
got moved. Gates open at 11, and then we talked if Nebraska baseball loses, then they got to turn around and play at 2.
Mm-hmm.
And if they win, 7 o'clock.
Yep.
So if we win, I mean, either way, we're gonna have to get quite a few games in here, at least 2, at the very little.
But now the good thing
all 3, I guess, 2 no matter what. And then for softball, what time softball versus
softball's
Texas?
At 2.
Yeah,
2 o'clock.
They're both at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll have post game shows for those. It's gonna look a little bit different for our sake at the ticket. I don't know if we just combine them together.
So, softball is going to be done way earlier. I mean, it'll be done an hour before baseball. So, because the softball.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So you go right into post game for softball, then
it could roll very smoothly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have an hour softball post game.
Hopefully they win. Be a lot more fun if they do.
Yeah. I feel pretty good about the ladies. I mean, I think Coach Ravel said Alexis is starting today.
Mm-hmm.
So there was some big debate on who should start the game yesterday. I personally thought Jordy should have started. Obviously, hindsight's 2020. You can look back and say, oh, well, first inning was rough. Like, what happened in the first inning was what I was worried about if Alexis was out there. Big spot, 18 years old. I mean, that's a lot to ask. So I was like, what if they get down 3-0? And then they were down 3-0, and that was pretty much it. But, yeah, just a lot of uncharacteristic errors and just kind of some bad throws to first. And I think, like, out of their 5 runs, 2 of the base runners got on walks. 1 got hit by a pitch.
Yep.
1 got on by an error. Those were their 5. And then the home run.
Mm-hmm.
Those were their 5 runs. So it's just uncharacteristic. And when you're playing the number 1 team in the whole tournament, you can't have those mistakes.
Yeah, baseball had the same thing last night too. It was just a little bit more uncharacteristic. It's like you got a chance to get out of the inning. And this is where, I think it was like 3-1. Nebraska was still in charge. They got bases loaded. We're having errors. We had one where it was just an easy toss to third. We somehow get an error on that. The inning just kept going on. Then we walked a couple of runners, walked in a run. It was just kind of all building up. It's like we're just kind of giving them the game right now. This isn't so much that they're beating us. It's just a little bit uncharacteristic of us.
It's just all individual plays, who's going to get the hit and who's not. Like, so when we had bases loaded with 1 out, down 3-1, that was our chance. And then, you have that
Especially that pitcher was he was rocked. He was frazzled.
He was.
Funniest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if you guys caught it watching it, but he's sitting there with his comm and the ball cap, right? And that's so he can talk to the pitching. Well, what pitch to throw next. And at some point, he thinks it's broken. He goes over to the sideline and he's talking to the coach. And the coach is like, no, it's fine.
It's just too loud.
It's just too loud.
Mhm.
And they keep going back and forth. Then eventually he just like takes it out of his ball cap. And in between pitches, he puts it up to his ear and then puts it back in his pocket. But like that was the point. Bases loaded. This guy couldn't hear anything. You could tell he was a good chance of losing his grip there. And the announcers were absolutely, astounded that they kept him in there with everything going on. And it's like, yeah, I felt like once we didn't get any runs there, I was like, oh, that was the golden goose. That pitcher was not comfortable, and we let him escape.
Yeah,
You guys said I wasn't watching that game, right?
Oh, I figured you were.
I don't know.
She went to bed after the softball game
I watched
was over.
softball. I went to bed.
She did watch we watched every pitch of the softball game.
Yeah.
During the baseball, I kind of dozed off a little bit waiting for Ben to get home. So from about 8:10 till about 9, I was kind of in and out of consciousness.
Yeah.
Waiting for him to get home. Then I was up and watched until we got to the 8th inning. And then I was kind of like,
I was out. I forgot.
handle
I
it.
slept all the way till like 3, and I forgot that I even went to bed first.
oh, yeah.
Well, the game's still going.
Good
so
night.
you didn't miss it.
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
miss
I
the
know.
end.
Jeff didn't even know that because you technically went to bed before the game was over too. Well, because of the delay.
Yeah, when I went to bed, I kind of got word that it was being delayed, and I was like, okay, I'm glad I'm going to bed now.
Yeah.
Especially since they were losing. If they were winning, maybe stay up, but then I would have been really upset if I stayed up and it gets
That's what I
postponed
say.
to today. But yeah, so gonna be some. I mean, at least we got a lot of sports to watch. Kind of the fear is if both teams lose today, now we have
what?
to focus all of our attention to football.
Off-season football. Let's run it.
Because the run is over, which I am wearing a Nebraska football shirt today. So
Surely there's a summer club team we can get behind.
it's kind of getting
Yeah.
kind of getting in my mind as we're now under 100 days till the start of the football season. Which
Oh, we are.
yes,
Look at how quick that goes when other things are going so well.
I know that's true.
And also, did you see? Some people will say this is a curse. Did you see the cover of Madden 27
Oh.
get leaked?
I saw a little helmet. That's what we have. We have a helmet, Nebraska logo. That's it.
No, Madden 27.
Oh, Madden 27. Oh, I thought you were talking about college football.
No,
Who's it? Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
Oh.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Some
Isn't it a
people will say
curse?
it's a curse.
Well, who was
I'm
on
not
it
buying
last
it.
year?
Hmm.
I'm wondering.
I don't know. I don't really get the Maddens anymore, but I'll get this one.
Oh, okay.
The game's rubbish. The game's just terrible these days. It's all like in-game currency.
Well, it's
Ben can tell you all
yeah.
about how bad those games have gotten.
He doesn't play Madden.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, I thought he plays like MLB more.
Well,
He probably
there's-
plays it all.
Probably.
Those games are too complicated for my brain. Like I can't.
You're used
when I
to
have 10 buttons, I can't. When I'm audibling and hot routes and change.
How many buttons were in Retro Bowl?
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo
you mean?
Bowl.
Oh, sorry. Excuse
Two
me.
buttons.
A
B
and B,
and A.
I can
and
see
then
how
the 4 arrows.
Okay, I can see how the game's
That's
fast too,
it. A
but
little directional pad. But
Yeah.
I've been a retired Tecmo Super Bowl player for probably 2
A
years.
while now.
I was gonna say, I haven't heard.
Your
What's the
life
Thunder
is
Bowl
better.
Yeah, I don't.
up in Green Bay?
2 years have gone. I haven't gone. Just
Out of your prime, huh?
yeah. Just I was just getting.
Maybe Tecmo was the reason you got a blood clot. All those
It's been
hours
two,
sitting.
No, it's been 2 years since I've
I know.
messed with that. So,
You're
but anyway,
better.
so that's what's going on today. I think we're close to about 100 days away from the start of the NFL season as well.
We haven't started our countdown yet.
No, and I mean,
We usually have one on our whiteboard. It's very empty right now.
I know I wanted to start it because we hit the 100-day mark. We usually start like a 100-day countdown until Nebraska starts, and then also 100 days until the NFL season. And we change it every day, and that's what kind of you see the number. But now we're at
The little
90.
paper chain.
We're 97 days away
What? You're so far behind.
till the Huskers start. So I'm kind of
Because we have other things to focus on right now.
and I'm kind of getting a little excited.
I'm still excited for football. Like, I get the off-season pessimism, but
It's the shortest season of the sport, so
well, and
got to soak it
with
in.
basketball and baseball and softball and all this stuff going on, like it has passed the time where you haven't had to focus too much. We got an Arizona State fan walking by the studio here.
Yep.
His ASU hat on.
there you go.
Yeah, on
Could
the
be
phone.
a coach. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Yesterday was funny. I did feel, or no, it would have been yesterday. It would have been Friday. I did feel pretty bad. We had some Arizona State Sun Devils come in here that were hanging out, and then he asked me, he's like, "Oh, so what are you talking about?" And I was like, "Oh, baseball." And they kind of looked like athletes. And I was like, "So where are you guys from?" It's like Phoenix, and I was like, "Players," and he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You think we'll get the game in later?" It's like, I think it's supposed to clear up right after the Husker game got over on Friday. Just an absolute downpour. And I can't remember how late those guys had to play. But the whole time I was like, they probably heard me say that the weather's going to clear up. And
They trusted
it
you.
just got horrible as soon as the game got
Told
over.
the coach, like, "Coach, are we talking to
The local
sports radio host?" And he said,
"The weather will clear up.
Clear up, all good."
Did nothing of the sort. So if those guys are listening this morning, that's on me.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to lie, but I did.
You're bad.
Yeah, I did.
And if anybody wants to come in and chat with us, we can chat with you.
They did that Friday, didn't they? They pulled in. Oh, he was a reporter.
They pulled in the On3 reporter for Old Miss onto the show. Just
Why
brought
not?
AD
on the
just brought
drive.
him into the studio. And
He
then
literally was getting coffee.
That's great though. I like when you get the
It was awesome.
other teams' media.
Yeah.
It's
was
always
good.
interesting when like they're following the team for the season because they got all the details of like the highs and lows that you maybe don't know coming into it.
We did find out though he was a Texas fan. I feel like we need a better screening process.
Ooh.
Yes.
Well, we hired a guy who's a Texas fan knowingly.
Oof. Yeah, Rudy. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what she said.
Well, it's discrimination in
Oh,
employment. I don't
Rudy's
think
the
you can do
Texas
that.
fan.
Rudy, the guy who
you
was,
keep pointing at Harrison.
No.
I know because he was sitting there. But
he was hosting the
I
drive.
thought that you meant the Ole Miss reporter was a Texas fan. Oh,
Rudy is a
that's
Texas
even
fan.
worse.
I mean, that's
That makes
horrific.
more sense. I was like, that's crazy for the Ole Miss fan saying
Well,
that on air.
not
Or
necessarily.
the
What
Ole
if you
Miss
go school
media.
there, or it happens.
Had I known he was a Texas fan, I probably wouldn't have sat in here.
Yes, you would have.
I would have sat in the office and just been on that mic in there.
Whatever.
So I don't have to be in the same room as a Texas
Breathing
fan.
the same air.
Yeah, Rudy's tough. He'll still go back to that Texas 1 second. And he swears by it that that was the right call.
Oh, well, I would expect him to say that.
I would expect that from a Texas fan.
So I would expect the Florida State fan to say there was a clear and blatant clip on the Corey Dixon punt return and that William Floyd did not fumble before he crossed the goal line. I would expect all those answers. And I would expect a Penn State fan to say that the guy's foot was in bounds in 1982 when he caught it. You expect those things.
Shout out Rudy. While he's not here to defend himself.
Well, if that got out, our conversation would have changed very quickly. But we didn't hear it till we were already
We were
in,
in
the car.
studio with AD.
Yeah, we were in studio with AD. And kind of gave us our idea for the show today. So what we talked with those guys about was it's now summer, so we're going to talk about just some things that you can do to stay active over the summer. We also see some of our gym members that'll put their memberships on hold because they think they're going to be active over the summer.
And sometimes people are.
Sometimes people are, but we want to talk about kind of what happens when you stop your strength training. And so kind of get into some of those things over the course of the show. So if you have any questions or comments for us, you can text us at 402-310. I've 402-464-5685 on the starter Heyman text. Totally had a brain fart right there.
Reset your brain.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was giving my phone
You're
number
giving
out.
your phone number.
Which is weird. Also, we had the NBA last night. Ben and I kind of watched a little bit of that. Spurs and Thunder. Haven't texted my sister yet, who's a diehard.
Oh, yeah.
Diehard Thunder.
You haven't yet?
No, I just, I don't want to
Be respectful.
See,
You want to be respectful.
when I'm not the thing that always irritates me the most is when
it's not your sport.
People message me when the Huskers lose, and I haven't heard from them about anything, right?
And they don't even really follow football.
Right.
You get
So,
that too.
I've watched, I don't even know, I think I've watched one game in its entirety, the whole NBA season. So I'm not going to go and be like,
You're not going to be like,
I'm
what?
I'm not going to be that person and just be like, oh,
You don't
great.
have to be. It's your sister. You could just be saying you're doing a welfare check. Like, how are you doing? You don't have to be smug about it. You could actually be like, I'm sure you're bummed. Yeah.
She did say they didn't go to game 7 because she was too nervous about it.
Well, good choice.
And a conversation I've had with her in the past, because I was asking her if she's going to any games, and she's like, well, it just is really bad when you lose. And I'm just like, welcome to my life going to Husker football games.
And she's a Packers fan, so she's also not used to that so much.
Yeah, and she's
in NFL.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, but so nope, they didn't go last night. But I just, when I watch the Spurs, I kind of get the same animosity when I watch the Chiefs, simply because my teams, the Bears passed on Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
So we all know the story there. They traded up to get Trubisky.
Mm-hmm.
Could have just stayed put, taken Mahomes, or even Deshaun Watson at that point would have been better than who we drafted.
Right.
So then I watched the Spurs, and the Rockets had the worst record in the NBA the year of Wemby's lottery.
Mm-hmm.
And we picked fourth. And the Spurs, which I'm kind of like I always tell Ben, there's a little conspiracy theorist with me with the NBA lottery. And I'm like, oh, so the Spurs, who have 5 world championships, they have been horrific since all Duncan and all those guys left. Yeah, they get the number 1 pick. Let's bring them back.
That's a small market team, though. That's why I don't think it's fixed.
Oh, but they won 5 championships.
Yeah, but it still doesn't matter. The amount of championships you have doesn't necessarily equate to the value you add to the league. As great as television the Spurs are, you tell me that like there wasn't a major market team out there that if they wanted to fix it, they would send
should have been
Houston
to get Houston the number 1 pick.
They probably have more fans.
But we did get the number 1 pick and took Yao Ming. So that was a
great era.
That was.
Yao Ming was awesome.
He was, but they never won. So it was good, but they never won. But I watched what yesterday kind of gave me some. I remember when the Lakers with Kobe and Shaq, and I don't know if you remember all this. You're probably still too young for this. When they had won, and they had won like 3 in a row, and then they lost to the Spurs and Tim Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember after the game, they're interviewing Duncan, and he just has a towel over his neck, and he's just as calm as can be, like, no big deal.
They have awesome superstars.
Then they went on to win 4 more titles.
Victor Wembanyama's like that too.
That's what I was thinking. Like last night, they ended the Thunder on the road, and he's just like, I mean, he was a little emotional.
Yeah, his whole mindset's just like, I just want to win. I just love winning. He's just such an awesome kid. He's a little bit of old school NBA. The Spurs. One thing I will say for your sister that I feel for, I've never seen a team become hated so much so fast.
Yeah, I know.
The Thunder have become the villains, and this just because they lost this year does not mean that next year it won't load into the same thing. Like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is like the quickest, most hated player I've ever seen.
Well, it's just
it's
falling
the
down
it's the
every
flopping,
time,
and it got really bad. And I think it was like the lowest field goal percentage in a Western Conference Finals by any MVP, or just the conference finals ever by any MVP. I think he shot like 38% from the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Just like really bad numbers. And then a lot of free throws. Like he didn't play horrible, but just wasn't pretty.
Yeah, the Spurs they're so young too. 20, 21, 22.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a young nucleus that.
Well, and then Chet Holmgren, if you're hoping that your young nucleus for the Thunder, 1 of 2 in 33 minutes.
Yeah, he didn't.
I mean, a lot of that's Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah,
It's like, do you want
shots.
to shoot the ball? And a lot of I've also noticed Victor Wembanyama doesn't get a ton of blocks. He should get more, but guys just don't shoot around him.
Well, he's 7'3".
Yeah, that's why he's like, they just don't even take the chance, and that's how you have a guy like Chet Holmgren only finish with 2 shots.
It's usually doesn't play out when somebody gets so much hype like he did, and he was from France,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it wasn't like we watched him at Duke or Carolina or one of the bigger college basketball, Kansas. So you didn't really see a lot of him. You just heard that, like, the myth, right? He's 7'3", shoots threes. And that first year, I think he had like some blood clot issues, and missed a lot of time, kind of like me, right?
You're
blood clotting
practically
issues.
an elite athlete.
I mean,
World premier athletes, Jeff Essink and Victor Wembanyama
and Tommy Frazier, right? Us
and
3.
you and Amon Green with your turf toe.
Yeah, but he got turf toe from playing football. My turf toe was from
leg pressing
a couch. Yeah, well, different
for funsies,
different things, but yeah. So he's lived up to the hype, and he's 23 years old. And
what cracks me up though is when he does a step back 3.
it's just ridiculous.
It's also like you don't need to get separation.
No, he's just shooting over the guy.
Like he'll do a step back, and it's like you created some space, but like you're still shooting the ball like 5 feet above their head. They aren't going to touch it anyways. But no, he's just incredible. Like the 3-point shooting, such a dagger. Because if that just keeps getting better, if he's hot, no one's going to be able to stop him.
Nope. And he's hitting, logo threes.
Yeah.
Like he's Caitlin Clark.
And the jumper looks pure, which is crazy for that type of wingspan to have that smooth of release. But he's already a problem. Now the question is how much scarier does he become? Like, what if he gets just a little bit stronger even?
Oh, well, he is pretty bone racky. So
It's only his second year.
He has a lot of room to grow. What pick do the Bulls have, Harrison? They pick third or fourth?
They have fourth, I think.
They're kind of like Houston, had the best chance to win, and they get fourth instead of first.
I mean, that's good though. At least we're in there.
Yeah.
The real bad ones are the teams that like fall out of the top 10. Like the Pelicans. Part of it was their trades, but like they were in just such a bad spot. I'd have to go through it again, but they certainly weren't the losers. And it's like you'll take 4.
Yeah, there's like I said, I think we've talked about this before, how we actually have heard of these players that will be drafted. They're not from overseas, they're not coming from the G League. Like Amen Thompson for the Rockets, he was a G leaguer. I'd never heard of him until he got drafted. Now you've watched all these players play in college basketball, so it's kind of cool. So again, just to recap here, big day for Husker sports. We got baseball starting at noon. The 9th inning, maybe it'll go extra innings. We'll see. But it starts at noon, and then if they lose, they will play at 2:00 against Arizona State. And depending on how that goes, they could play another game at 7 tonight. And then the ladies play at 2 against Texas. I feel pretty good about that.
We've beat them before.
What I don't feel good about is having to beat Tennessee twice.
Yeah.
I know.
And you get the bugaboo of that's who beat us last year in the Supers and Pickens. And I mean, it's going to be so
start
tough.
Then?
Huh?
Will Alexis start today?
Yeah, I think Rhonda Revelle said that she will be starting today. And then, which makes sense because then if you win, then you could start Jordy game 1 tomorrow against Tennessee, Alexis game 2. And I mean, it's just got exponentially tougher. Yeah. What I think, Nicole, you will like is that if we win our games tomorrow or at noon and 2:30 and not 6 and 8:30.
Yeah.
If we are on the other side of the bracket. So, but what is cool is we are one of the final 6 teams left standing. And it would be nice to knock off Texas and get to the final 4 of softball. And then, you just never know what can happen.
That's one thing left this year that we haven't gotten is like that national championship. Like for how good this year's been. Like we've actually had like a lot of teams like in contention of it. That's the only spot we're missing outside of like individuals. Cause we had, it wasn't Yanni in gymnastics. I'm blanking on the kid's name on rings.
Yeah.
But he won individual. He won Big Ten
and wrestling, right? Didn't we have
They got third
wrestling?
place.
I thought we had individual and national.
No national championship.
Oh, okay.
No.
It was last
We
year.
had
Maybe I'm thinking
Minto
last
make it
year.
to the finals. Antrell Taylor made it to the finals, and maybe one more.
I must be thinking last year.
But at least 2 did for sure. But no champions in wrestling.
Well, maybe they're saving it for the fall.
Maybe that's the one we're saving it for.
All right. Well, let's go to break. Stay with us. 92.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Concrete Industries has immediate openings for production laborers, operators, and drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between, we'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Tomorrow is about the lessons we learn today. A farmer's market teaches us that community is grown together. Kids laughing shows us how joy is easy. And coffee on the porch reminds us to savor every moment. These are the lessons that shape a tomorrow we all share. One filled with trust, good company, and wide open dreams. That's the way banking should be. And that's Pinnacle Bank. Member FDIC.
Are you craving the ultimate game day experience? Red Zone Sports Bar and Grill has your front row seat. Dive into delicious wings, juicy burgers, and frosty drinks, all served up with TVs covering every inch of the walls so you'll never miss a play. Stop in for their incredible daily specials like $3 tall boys on Mondays, 5 wings for less than $6 on Wednesdays, and $20 beer buckets on Fridays. Red Zone Sports Bar and Grill right by the Lincoln Airport at 3111 Northwest 12th Street.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet. O Street Carpet. 1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between, we'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Hello, I'm Steve Sipple, co-host of Early Break, weekday mornings from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And my favorite thing to do, see, or go to in downtown Lincoln is probably O'Rourke's. It's not like I go there that often, but when I do, it takes me back to my college years. It's always been a very chill bar. Seems like they play good music, just a good vibe in there. And I look forward to my next trip into that bar.
This message is brought to you by the Downtown Lincoln Association and 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into the Fitness Fanatics. Before we get into our health and wellness summer stuff, we do have an update on our bird situation. The birds have left the nest and they're gone. Just like that. 2 weeks, they were eggs. They were babies. Now they're gone.
4 weeks. They were eggs for 2 weeks.
Okay, eggs for 2 weeks.
And then, so it's like 2 weeks from when they hatch in 2 weeks, and then they leave in 2 weeks.
And we've learned so much.
We've learned a lot
of birds over the last month. Like,
they grow fast, too.
Yeah, they were kind of weird looking, and they had their eyes shut with their mouths open. Mom and dad, like, it's weird. Before the babies were born, we never saw dad. Just don't know what dad was up to.
He was protecting the area so the mom could just stay on the nest.
He was just on the neighbor's roof, and
yeah, I think
get
I think
away.
so. Yeah.
So then mom and dad were feeding, and then they got so big so fast, and then all of a sudden there's just 3 birds in there.
Yep.
And we're like, where did the 4th one go? We're looking around the house to see if it
outside
in the
obviously.
bush. And then there were, the last time I had saw, there was 2 in the nest and one kind of on the ledge.
Thinking about it.
By the windowsill.
Yep.
And then they're all gone. Like,
it was
the-
like
literally
you
the
truly
next day.
understand the term empty nest. Like, you think that you know that term, but like when baby birds, once they leave the nest, they don't come back. So it's very sad to see that empty nest.
And now,
And they won't come back to it at all. We'll have to take it down.
yeah, we're going to have to go clean it up. Like, how rude is that? Like, all this hay that's just all over the ground.
Yep.
The nest itself. I mean, now we have to go clean it up.
It's such a cool nest too. Like, I don't know how they make those nests. It's like so perfectly round and very sturdy. It was a very good nest. But I mean, Thursday morning, there were 3 of them in the nest. And then Thursday night, one of them was out, like on the nest, but on the outside.
on the ledge of the.
All poofy because they grow so fast. And by Friday morning, gone. And so they don't come back to the nest after they leave the nest. This is also what we learned. So they fly to, or they kind of go down to the ground. However, they kind of learn how to fly on the ground. But once they make it to the ground, then they find like a bush or some type of cover until they can fully learn how to fly. But I also found out that only 25% of baby birds make it to November.
That makes sense, though, if they're
Yeah.
just running around on the ground.
Right. Yeah. I mean, even till November, like that's a long time, but they just, survival of the fittest, I guess. Only statistically, only one of those will actually not succumb to
They're
predators
gone
or
and just.
we couldn't find them either.
Never
So
see
they
'em
had
again.
them in a good little hiding spot afterwards because you don't see the mom or dad either. Like they're off teaching. Well, I don't even teach them how to do stuff. That's just instincts take over.
You ever think like they lost the war already? They didn't make it to November?
No,
I
I
don't know
don't
where
think
they're
so.
at. I mean, yeah,
I
it
don't
was-
think so. They were big. They were not fitting in the nest. Like there was no, they had to start
kept
missing,
kicking each other out,
leaving the
like-
nest because they were too big. Even the mom couldn't lay on the nest anymore, like because she couldn't fit.
And then we look out the window when the this is interesting too. Like when the parents were up there, they'd fly away.
Well, the mom would. The
Right?
dad wouldn't always.
But the babies, they just look at you.
Yeah. Well, they're thinking you're going to feed them.
yeah, they don't. And their eyesight's not the greatest, so all they really see is movement.
Yeah, so they look over. And
Yeah, they weren't afraid of us at all. But we didn't mess with them. We, just would peek every once in a while.
Well, now we have to clean it up.
I know.
Was there a void in your heart?
It's sad. I
Kind
checked
of.
I checked that camera multiple times a day, all the time. I was telling people about it, showing people. It's okay. I got screenshots.
Wasn't fast enough.
What to catch?
Yeah, like it was only.
Oh,
a
it was.
month.
Yeah,
That was it.
I know.
2 weeks of eggs, but I guess it was exciting.
It was really cool. And none of them so at our south location, our Yankee Ridge Ferals, for not this year, but the past 2 years, like a sparrow, some type of small bird, a wren, I don't know, had built a nest in our sign.
Yeah, like in the XB sign.
Yeah. And it was not a good place for a nest because multiple times there would be dead baby birds.
Well, they
like
fall and they're dead.
naked baby birds. Right. Like now, like just born. And then they would just, it was not a big enough space for a nest. And then they would just fall out. And so,
Was it like one of those electric signs? Did it light up?
Yeah, it lit
yeah,
up.
it lit up.
I think you see that a lot 'cause it's warm.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like a natural, almost incubator.
Yeah, that's true.
And not always great spots though.
No,
'cause it's
the
over
space
concrete.
isn't very big. Yeah. And it was real high up. And so that was always sad to
Well,
see.
she didn't build a landing spot either.
Nope. Our mama had a bunch of stuff down on the ground. So if it fell out, they would be
It's probably it.
protected.
They fell on there and then they just ran
Maybe
out.
they were new parents.
That'd have been coincidence, though, just from building the nest. There's no way they're dropping landing mats.
There was a ton of
No,
stuff
there's
there.
definitely. I was purposely down there.
What?
Yeah, there's like brush purposely right under the nest.
Are you sure
pretty
that's
crazy.
not
Okay,
like,
I'm gonna have
just-
to take another picture and text you later to
I'm
show
gonna have
you.
to Google it. Like, do robins build landing
Well, I mean,
zones
we didn't
now?
actually
'Cause that's
watch her build
crazy
it.
work.
Like we didn't.
I mean,
watch
it
her.
could have been part of like the discard from the nest, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot. It's
Right.
a
There's a
ton.
lot down there. It
What was
definitely would have
interesting is
cushioned.
we kept seeing her fly around early. Like, oh, there's a bird right up by the window, and all of a sudden there's a nest there. Like, it would have
Google
been
it.
cool if we would have had a camera.
As she built the
as
nest.
She built the nest.
Gosh,
as
I know.
well, to see what was going on.
I've seen birds build nests on TikTok. It's really cool.
No.
I don't believe you.
It just says no. Birds do not build specific landing spots for their babies. Instead, they use their nest as a launching pad for the young to leave when they're ready.
I'll have to send it to you. And I'll also send you an update on our yard because you think our yard is pitiful, but it's not. And
It's not. I just love giving you guys a hard
I
time.
mowed last week, and I'll have you know that I mowed diagonally.
Hey,
I
see,
know.
Didn't it look nice when you were done?
No,
though?
you couldn't tell at all.
Well, that's because you got to keep.
The type of grass we have, you can't see the mowing path. Like
Did
it's
you-
so thick.
Did you reseed?
No, we
Oh.
don't need to. It's a late bloomer. I
I
told
don't
you.
even know what reseeding means.
I told you we didn't need to.
All right.
And it looks good
I'm
now.
sorry for helping.
It's green.
Yeah.
All right. It looks.
It's just
the yard
late.
looks
It's a
good.
late blooming grass. It
Yep.
just is. It's
It always
all
is.
green now.
But it
But
looks good.
it does. I don't chaos mow our yard. I chaos mow our neighbor's yard because he has trees in his yard and it's just really hard to like
That's fine.
stay. Ours is very square and easy to follow a path, but I did for the first time ever. Did mow diagonally. You
And then
said
she mows the front yard, which takes 10 minutes.
Mhm.
And then she makes me go do the backyard because that's where
I
all
don't
the
make
dog
you.
the
I
dog
just leave it
leftovers
for
are.
you. I leave the backyard
And it's
for
like
you.
thick. The backyard's so thick, and it's like I gotta get kind of. I have go like little rows like this big because if I have the full row, it'll die, and then and she just mows the front. This never dies. It's so easy.
That's not true. When it's really thick, I do have to like stop and lift up the deck and
What do you mean it dies? Like it just gets
Well,
clogged?
it's an electric motor.
Oh.
and it's not even that it's electric. It's just the grass is so thick that it just kind of bogs it up, and then you have to like
Lift
lift
it up,
the,
and it squirts out.
Yeah,
Clear it
especially
out.
for how wet it's been lately.
and it's a small. The mower's very small. If it
Very
had a
teeny
bigger
tiny.
deck,
What's the brand?
some just random.
Electric.
Yeah,
It's $150.
yeah, we got it on Amazon.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
And she's also bought an electric
Weed whacker and a leaf blower.
All electric. These little batteries you charge.
Oh, so
and-
nice.
Yeah, I'm not a weed whacking person.
I have
I've
been
tried to
loving the weed
whack it by
whacker.
the fence, and the little thing gets tangled up, and it's just a disaster.
I
It's just
love
that's my least favorite thing.
I love. It's very satisfying. Use the weed whacker and then the leaf blower. Oh, so satisfying.
Oh, you're that
Just-
neighbor with a leaf blower?
Yeah, a lot of our neighbors use leaf blowers.
Well, you blow it off the sidewalk.
Yeah.
I hate that so much.
Why? You just want to leave the grass on the
It's outside.
sidewalk?
It's outside. The
I
wind will
blow
blow
it back into our yard. I don't blow
I
it out
know.
into the street.
It's more because when I lived at apartments and you have 30 people with leaf blowers.
Yeah, I know,
Because
yeah.
they got, you 5-0 turns in, they're out there flying around.
Yes.
And then, but like my whole mindset is like,
With the backpack.
yeah, like, is this
leaf
really
blowers.
necessary? Like, do we have to have the sidewalks clear of like blades of grass that are going to
Yes,
inevitably blow
Yeah,
out of
because
the
if you're
way?
riding a bike, those can be really treacherous for bike
Blades
riders.
of grass.
Yeah, especially if it's a little
you get
wet.
my point now, right?
Well, I'd never do it.
Jeff has never used the leaf
No,
blower.
I would never.
I use the
I'd
leaf
just leave
blower
it.
for so many things. I use it for cleaning too. It's very useful for cleaning like
What
the
gutters and stuff, yeah.
fans, like inside cleaning stuff sometimes too. Like I've cleaned a couple of our fans, just leaf blow it.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You've never seen those videos? You have like a tower fan or whatever. It gets dusty.
I've
Use
seen,
a
like,
leaf
the
blower.
little Swiffers.
No,
commercials.
leaf blower works way better. I clean the fans at the gym with a leaf
I guess,
blower.
yeah, it's not a gas one. I'm thinking you have a gas powered
it's
leaf blower.
electric.
And you're, that makes more sense.
Clean energy.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That makes way more sense.
Right. I'm
My
not
apologies.
inside running a gas leaf blower. Just filling the whole house up with carbon monoxide.
No, we don't do that.
No.
I don't even know if there really are gas.
There is.
Is there?
Oh, yeah.
All the ones I see are electric.
No, we have had a gas one before. Oh, not a leaf
No,
blower. I'm
no.
thinking of the weed whacker.
Yeah.
We also have an update on our garden. Not really. One thing is growing. Jeff thinks it's weeds.
I
I think
do.
it's part of a lettuce mix that we planted.
I don't think so. It looks like before we actually planted stuff, it looks like the same thing that was growing.
No,
out.
it doesn't. And it's only in one spot.
It is only in
and
one
it's only
spot.
in one planter,
So
which
how do
makes
you-
me think it's not a weed because weeds would never survive if they just only grew in one spot. Their job is to like grow and seed and see the world. And
I
these
thought
are
those were the
plants.
herbs you planted there.
I don't know what herbs they would be. So
Well,
I think
didn't you
it's
take a picture?
I
of-
did, but then
of
remember
the- what we
I
planted?
did, and then we ended up not actually planting it in that spot, and I didn't take another picture. So I know
I don't
what we
remember that.
have. I just don't know exactly
So how are we
where.
going to know what it is?
We
just-
wait till it grows. I think this is part of a lettuce mix because I had planted like some type of muesli or whatever it's called. I can't remember. I don't know what it's called. A lettuce mix. I think that's what it is. Just needs to get a little bit
What's
bigger.
a lettuce mix?
Like different kinds of lettuce, like different types of lettuce
Why would you plant lettuce?
for salads or for your smoothies.
No,
Well,
it's supposed to
we'll
be
see.
spinach.
I think I planted spinach too. Did I?
I don't think so.
Well, you can. There's other benefits to other greens that you could put in your salad. I mean,
Lettuce.
your smoothie.
Huh. Well, I guess we'll see if a head of lettuce comes out
It's
of there.
not going to be a head of
Well,
lettuce.
what is it going to be?
You
then?
are picturing the Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah, like what's it supposed to? What's a lettuce? I don't know what a lettuce mix
Just-
looks like.
Just other types of lettuce. I don't know how to explain this to you.
The only lettuce I've ever seen is a head of lettuce.
Okay, well,
Right?
I guess you're the
Yeah.
expert now
I mean,
because you drink vegetables every day for 3 months.
That didn't do anything.
You're still here. I have the internet now.
Okay, that's
inexplicably
good. I'm
for
just
now.
confused on what lettuce was going to look like
Um,
growing in a garden.
There
It's not
are
a head of lettuce.
no, it's not a head of lettuce. So
Okay.
like a mesclun, I can't say that word. Or spring mixes are blends of different lettuce varieties chosen for their color, texture, and flavor. So there are 4 categories of lettuce: crisp head, butterhead, romaine, and loose leaf, which I feel like loose leaf is what is growing. Some type of a loose leaf type
So
of
those
lettuce.
little leaves that they're going to turn into a leaf
Yes,
of lettuce
how do you think plants grow?
that I can eat?
Yes. Maybe
I'm
it
a
is
little
the
skeptical.
spinach. Maybe it ends up being spinach.
I'm a little skeptical.
Yeah, for someone who's never planted a garden, you're awfully skeptical.
I am skeptical.
You shouldn't be. There are lots of lettuce varieties. I just looked up one. Here's 16 types of lettuce: arugula, endive, curly endive, Belgian endive, butter lettuce, chrysanthemum greens, dandelion greens, romaine, watercress. So
That's interesting.
I think that's what that is. I don't think it's a weed. Yeah.
Well, I
I
guess
think
we're
it
gonna-
would have spread throughout the entire planter if it was a weed. It's really only in its one spot.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Again, it's the survival of the fittest in our planters.
Yep.
So if you got what it takes, you're going to grow. If you don't and you need nurturing, it's not going to happen. You just
Not
gotta-
in this family.
No, it is
Sink or
just
swim.
You either grow or you're dead. What's going to happen with
Yep.
those seeds?
We plant you and said, good luck in there.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and take our final break of hour number 1. Stay
Well, we
with
got a
us.
few. Let's get
Oh,
to a few comments.
Oh, we have comments?
Yep, we got John and Cortland. He says you may be
Oh.
skeptical, but you will be eating them. All good stuff.
Thank you.
Talking to you, Jeff.
Okay.
About judging what
Yep.
may be grown.
It's not a weed.
And then we have Matthew Noldy on
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
He says, Jeff and Nicole, I've been trying to learn more about peptide dilosine, 185 for muscle building recovery when training. Do you two have any thoughts?
I can look a little bit.
butchering that, I'm sure. You can look
I'll
at the
look it
comment
up.
over the break.
I'm going to. Yeah.
That sounds good.
I will.
We'll be right back. 927 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Green's Furnace and Plumbing has been servicing the southeast Nebraska area since 1921, specializing in HVAC systems, bathroom remodels, duct cleaning, backflow testing, and so much more. With a network of trained technicians ready to assist you, Green's Furnace and Plumbing is your source for dedicated commercial HVAC service for your business, building, or even your home, so it can run without all those unwanted interruptions. Learn more by visiting their website at callgreens.com or give them a call at 402-467-4444 today.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Mo's Moving is now Mo's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com. Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get 1 half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
In communities like ours, local relationships still matter. At Insight Partners, we believe we are better together. That's why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined Insight Partners to better serve local customers and communities with all their insurance needs. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team is here to help protect what matters most. Insight Partners, better together. Learn more at myInspartners.com.
93.7 The Ticket is Lincoln's home for Kansas City Royals baseball in 2026. Catch all the action as Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and a pitching rotation led by Cole Reagans try to lead the Royals back to the postseason. That's Kansas City Royals baseball all summer long. On the air in Lincoln at 93.7 The Ticket.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for their 14th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an exclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, they're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
Rick Heyman here from Starter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Starter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at starterheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
The end of the school year is drawing near, which means graduation parties are coming soon. Are you prepared for hosting? Führer's Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate graduations and the close to a great school year. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you consider throwing a party without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's Cheese Spread. No graduation party is complete without it.
When something breaks, you want someone you can trust to fix it right. Empire Repair is now open in Waverly and ready to serve our community with reliable auto repair and maintenance. From routine service to bigger repairs, our team is here to keep you on the road. Stop by Empire Repair in Waverly or call 402-786-2224 to schedule your service today. Empire Repair, proud to serve Waverly.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. So we got a couple questions in here, which is awesome.
Question and comment.
And it's a good thing Nicole's in here, because if these questions were being thrown at me, I'd be like, I teach kickboxing. That's what I do.
And watch sports.
Yeah, what do you guys call it? I can't forget. You always say something more. There's certain questions that you don't ask Jeff, you ask Nicole.
I don't know.
Everything.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
We're kind of like what Nicole always says, if when you're in school, if you need somebody to get you pumped up, like, you got this, you can do it, before the game
Hype
or
man.
whatever.
Jeff's the
hype man,
cheerleader.
that's me.
Yeah.
If you need somebody to help you,
I'm the nerd.
Study for a test.
Yeah.
And you need questions right on your test. That's what she does.
Not to say I can't hype people up. I can. I'm just.
It's not like me.
So if you're lacking confidence, you go to Jeff.
That's
if you're
right.
lacking knowledge, you go to Nicole.
Exactly. Yes.
If you want to, an ego boost, go to Jeff. If you want the truth, come to me.
I'm like the.
That's what makes us work so well.
I'm the placebo.
We're very different.
I'm the placebo, right?
Yeah, but you can't.
Bam,
You
got
can't
it.
discount the placebo effect. It is a real thing.
All right. So where do you want to start? You want to start with Matt?
So Matthew had asked about his peptides that he's taking. So I looked it up, the dileucine 185. So, and then Crobate had also commented that he's been taking a peptide for the past 3 months, which I remember him asking a question about peptides.
Yeah. He did. Yep.
So you are both taking two different peptides. Matthew, yours is basically a derivation of an amino acid already. So sometimes people take BCAAs. It's similar. So amino acids are the building blocks of protein. And so you're just taking kind of a higher kind of leucine, like a singled out leucine molecule, I guess you would say, which is great for stimulating muscle protein synthesis, growing muscles.
And he does say he's just curious. He hasn't taken them yet. He's just curious about taking them.
Okay. So that's kind of like that peptide is kind of like a supplement. It's just like taking a vitamin because you're getting that pure form of it. It's just singled out. So it's probably a little more effective than taking a BCAA. But then also like when I just looked it up, like it does, it can create higher strength training kind of output, but also like adequate protein. Eating enough protein, you're still going to get, you're probably not deficient in leucine. So you're still getting it as long as you're eating a quality high protein diet. So I think it's not something that to me, it's no different than just taking like a multivitamin, but it's just more specialized to what you are wanting to use that multivitamin for.
Right.
Does that make sense? So,
yeah.
Well, to you, the average Jeff.
Yep.
Okay. And then Probate has had really good success, he says, on a peptide that he's been taking. I don't know always how to say the words, but the sermorelin.
Sermorelin.
Yeah. That one's different because it is a peptide that mimics your natural growth hormone. It's part of something that happens in your brain, like a growth hormone that's kind of like signaled by your brain. So it's a little bit different. It's a little more medical, I guess I would say, versus like where one is kind of like supplement, the other one's more medicinal. The biggest thing with that, and it does look like there's, and it doesn't matter because you're seeing really great results. And like you said, little to no side effects. So I think for the most part, doing research on something before you do it is super duper important. And like, not just looking at the benefits, also look at like what people are saying who had adverse reactions. So then you know what to look for when you have them. But like, if you're having great results with it, I think you called it a game changer, then that's great. And the most important part, I think too, is if you're taking this and you're seeing benefits and it's motivating you to be more consistent, then that's exactly how it should be working. Like, it's not something that you're taking and not putting the work in and expecting to see results. You are taking it, you're seeing improvements in your strength and, endurance and stuff like that. That's how it's supposed to work. So I think sometimes in the world of medical, like wellness, people think they can just take something and they don't have to do anything.
There's some things you can take and not
there
have to
is.
do anything.
There
like
is.
The things
Like a
popular now.
GLP-1, a weight loss medication. You'll lose weight, but there's nothing that you can take that's going to build muscle. Not even steroids. Like you can't take steroids and still sit on the couch all day and expect to build muscle. So if it's motivating you to be consistent and you're seeing the benefits from it, then that's great. I mean, I would say just make sure, not for this one, but anything that you're taking that's maybe a growth hormone, make sure you're paying attention to how long you should be taking it, because sometimes you need to cycle off of things. If you take it too much, again, not necessarily this, but there's certain growth hormones that if you take them regularly, then your body kind of stops producing it naturally. And that's not what we want to do. We want to help boost your natural production versus replace it completely, because then you might have to be on it forever. So maybe not this one, but just kind of do your research. That's something to look into when you're doing it. But
good point. Didn't even think about that, or your body's like stops producing it.
Yeah, because it doesn't need to.
Yeah, you're just giving it
this
stuff every day.
Yeah.
And then if you stop suddenly, you'd be
and some
feeling
things
horrible.
that doesn't happen. Like it just depends.
Right. It all varies.
Right. So just do that research too. Find out, is this something I should be cycling on and off of, or is it something that I can take to enhance my body's natural production?
All right. Well, we're going to go to break. Stay with us. Hour number 2. Again, keep questions coming. If you have any questions about anything health and fitness related, we're here for you. 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models, from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
We have 2 boys, so we needed more space. We lived in a townhouse, so we decided to build.
Casey Bowman and her husband Joe built their first home with us. This is Bob Benish of Aspen Builders. Working with the Bowmans was fantastic.
After the first meeting, we really liked them as people.
I was really skeptical about the whole building process, more so than Joe was. But they explained everything before it happened. If there were problems or issues along the way, they called and explained everything. They just really helped ease my mind.
They were really good about giving us options as far as what fit in the budget, what didn't fit in the budget. They have a designer, Rachel.
She was amazing. She was very helpful in making sure that our house turned out good. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change the lot. I wouldn't change colors. I love everything about it. Everything. It's perfect for us.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Back Nine Golf in South Lincoln is the premier indoor golf experience in the state. Back Nine Golf is open to the public with 24/7 access for their members. Whether it's a range session to get accurate club distances, 18 holes with some buddies, or a one-on-one lesson with Back Nine's PGA teaching professional, their top-of-the-line full-swing simulators are there to help you lower your score in perfect conditions. Learn about Back Nine's variety of memberships today and see the facility for yourself at 7501 South 15th Street in Lincoln, just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Back Nine Golf, the premier indoor golf experience.
Yesterday, your water heater worked just fine. Today, surprise! When you're out of hot water, just call the plumbers at Bryant. In most cases, you can get same-day water heater replacement. What you won't get is a costly surprise with the bill. At Bryant, the price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. No last-minute extras for piping or ventilation alterations. Need a new water heater? Just call Bryant, 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes. Is your air conditioner ready for the hot weather ahead? Get it checked now before you really need it. Call Bryant now to schedule your spring air conditioning service check. No matter what brand equipment you have, Bryant's trained technicians will thoroughly clean, inspect, and test to make sure it's ready to cool efficiently when hot weather hits. Stay cool and comfortable with air conditioning services from Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111 to schedule your AC check. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
A membership with John Henry's will fast track you to front of the line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing, heating
and electrical.
Imagine if the people who work at your bank were neighbors who could help with a home loan.
Congratulations, you're approved.
Or friends who love to shop local.
Have a good one.
At UBT, who you work with matters just as much as what you're working toward.
Hey, thanks for helping.
That's why your money has more than a banker. It has people. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
93.7 The Ticket is Lincoln's home for Kansas City Royals baseball in 2026. Catch all the action as Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and a pitching rotation led by Cole Reagans try to lead the Royals back to the postseason. That's Kansas City Royals baseball all summer long. On the air in Lincoln at 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome back to Fitness Fanatics, hour number 2. Crowbay chimed in and said it's supposed to be 6 months on, 6 months off.
Yep.
So he's already done his research.
Yep. It's good. I think the biggest thing is to find a provider that you trust and try not to just fully be swayed by marketing, Find that provider that you know that knows about it. They're not just reading a pamphlet that was given to them by a pharmaceutical rep. So just find somebody that you really trust, and they're going to give you the best advice for your results that you're looking for. But it's not something that, because Matthew had said, he was just wondering if we'd ever done anything. It's not something that I'm necessarily interested in, is using kind of performance enhancement type supplements, not in a bad way. I don't mean illegal ones, but because we
we're Barry Bonds,
right?
No.
Oh, right. Healthy things can still be performance enhancing. The peptide Crowbay's taking is enhancing his performance, not in an unhealthy or illegal way. It's not something that you and I focus on, because we're more focused on lifestyle fitness, right?
Right. That's
yeah.
kind of what our gym is.
Right.
Yep.
But if you have a specific goal as far as training goes, where you want to add mass, or you want to hit heavy lifts and try to increase your 1 rep, 3-5 rep maxes, then that's probably a better kind of place for it. But for us, with what we do with our, balanced kind of training program, it's really just to keep that functional fitness going for us. That's where we're at right now for us. So
you do got one more Facebook.
Oh, nice.
Megan Pose.
Oh,
yeah, super fan Megan
wants to know, what do you think helps more to lose more weight, kickboxing or strength training?
Nutrition.
Option 3.
We'll
Right.
do option 3.
Yeah.
And that's what you're eating.
For weight loss, it's nutrition, 100%. Megan, you should know this because
Megan's
you're in
still
our
out?
program.
She's still on vacation,
I think
hiking
she's
right
back now.
Okay.
Maybe. Kickboxing is going to help you with your endurance. Strength training is going to help you build and maintain muscle, help you with your bone density, all those things that strength training helps you with. But when it comes to weight loss, it's nutrition. Like you cannot, there's a lot of like facetious sayings in the fitness world, but you really can't out-train a bad diet.
Nope. And I am living proof of that. Living proof because I've been working out every day for 18 years.
But
pretty much.
we work out every day. Like sometimes our members don't understand that, like, just because we're not instructing your class doesn't mean we're not instructing a class. We work out every single day, except Sundays. You don't. I still do on Sundays, but that's just for me and my mental health. I need to do something. But so we do exercise every single day. But kickboxing is the cardio component to our program. Strength training, obviously, is the muscle maintain and building part of our program. Weight loss comes down to what you're eating. And it's so frustrating because weight loss is simple, but it's not easy. Like there's some points that if it's really important to you to lose weight, you're just going to have to stop doing some of the things you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's okay if you don't want to lose weight. Like it's okay to want to be healthier,
right?
And not want to be a smaller version of yourself. Like those two things are not the same. So it's okay if you want to focus on improving the quality of what you're eating and you want to focus on increasing your activity. But at the end of the day, you're not weighing yourself every day and being like, why am I not losing weight? But you're not like tracking your calories or the biggest thing I think is people who say they want to lose weight, but they're still eating out at restaurants 2 to 3 times a week. It's almost impossible, especially if you're at the beginning of your weight loss journey. You do not have the experience yet to like really be able to make those choices that are going to be the best choices when you're eating out at a restaurant. And we're too cheap. So like, I'm not trying to go to a restaurant and order a salad.
No, I will not go and no.
Eat healthy if you're going to a restaurant. So we don't go to restaurants very often because that's why we aren't going there to eat healthy. We're going there because we want to eat something that we enjoy.
Like I'm not going to Culver's. And we talk about, I know Culver's should sponsor. They need
Sponsor
to
our
sponsor
show.
Fitness Fanatics as
Yeah.
much as we talk about them, but we're not going there to get us a grilled chicken salad.
Right.
Nope. I'm not. I'm going there to eat unhealthy.
Yeah. But that's us.
That's us.
There are healthy choices that you can make at restaurants, but if you're just starting your fitness, like weight loss journey, there's some things that you just have to tell yourself you can't have until you get to a certain point. And that's unfortunate, but it's important to you. That's what you got to do.
Well, even Subway, like you try to go to those healthier options.
Yeah.
So I think one day I had Subway and we went through it. Spicy Italian's not going to help you lose weight.
No.
Right. And
yeah,
you get a bag of chips.
Everything you're having with it.
You get a couple cookies.
Yeah.
You get a soda.
Well, and it's like, well, I won't get a soda. Let me get a Gatorade because that's healthy.
Right.
How much sugar's in that Gatorade?
A lot.
Yeah. Crowbait says I always think 60% gym, 40%. 40% gym, 60% kitchen. I'd probably even argue like 80-20.
I think it's higher than that.
Because I can work out for an hour and nuke it in about 10 minutes of eating.
And it depends on if you're just talking about weight loss. If you're just talking about weight loss, you can lose weight by not even exercise.
Right.
As
long as you're,
But if you want to maintain a fitness level and have like performance like in your fitness, then yeah, exercise is important. But if we're just talking straight weight loss, you can lose weight by sometimes exercise slows down weight loss if you're just looking at weight loss.
Right.
If you're building muscle.
And we've talked about this too, how it was always, we said 70% of your results are what you're doing outside of the gym versus inside of the gym. But we always have to figure in the mental part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's 90% mental.
Oh, the mental. It's 100% mental, I think.
All mental.
Because the mental aspect never goes away. Like you're mentally thinking about, and especially if you're at the beginning and you are still bargaining with yourself, like you want the results, but you don't want to commit to the work because it is a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're constantly like, oh, maybe I'll go work out tonight. And then you sleep in. And then you don't work out at night, and then you stay up late, and then you're not able to get up to come to your workout the next day. That's always there, that mental part.
Mm-hmm.
And the mental part of nutrition, that's why they call it food noise. Like that's a big part of the kind of GLP-1 people that take it. They say that it helps reduce their food noise. Well, I think some of that's placebo too, because you're thinking I'm taking this and it's reducing my appetite. Well, you probably weren't eating enough to begin with. And so you were creating food noise for yourself by under eating and then overeating and then under eating and then overeating. And so if you can find that balance where you're eating enough, you're in a calorie deficit, that food noise does diminish. It never goes away because food noise is marketing. That's what they want us to have. Like they want us to be constantly thinking about food. That's why we have advertisements everywhere about food. That's why, the grocery stores are laid out specifically for you to purchase certain products. So that's what food noise is.
Well, I saw somebody had post something about talking about the
GLP-1.
Or it's like GPL, GL. What is it again?
It's in alphabetical order.
GLP1.
Alphabetical order.
Okay, so I saw somebody
be one first. Then
I saw somebody had posted like, obviously we all know to lose weight and to lose fat, we need to be in a calorie deficit, right? So when you start taking your GLP-1, it's not anything magical. Now you're actually in a calorie deficit.
That's how all diets work. That's why intermittent fasting works, because you're shortening your window of eating. So it's hard to physically eat as much food because you're eating in a shorter amount of time. That's why keto diets work, because you're cutting out entire macro. Like think of it, all the carbs that were in your calories before, and you're just taking that out. Like that's how diets work.
Yep.
It's different ways of creating a calorie deficit. And we're never going to I'm not talking bad about GLP-1s by any means. It's a very good for a lot of people, but it's not a miracle. In fact, I just listened to a podcast about GLP-1s, and a lot of the research that was done was extremely cherry picked in hindsight. And so really only about 30% of people who take GLP-1s see long-term, or even quick success. So it's not as successful as everyone says it is.
We don't even know long term.
No, I know. You're right. But it's not as successful. It's not as much of a miracle drug for weight loss as people think that it is. So if you've tried a GLP-1 and it didn't work for you, that does not make you special. You're actually in the majority. It's just a lot of it's celebrities nowadays that are taking them that are really putting the bad spotlight on it.
One of our favorite shows is Criminal Minds. And the new season came out Thursday, so we watched the first episode yesterday. And there's one lady's on there, and I was just like,
who was already thin,
looking at her face, just like, why does she look so different?
Yeah,
and what's kind of irritating.
This is only in the sphere of
the entertainment. What's kind of irritating is because Mandy Payne, she was on podcast with Lance Farrell, and he asked her if she was taking them. And what's so irritating and frustrating is that now when anybody has any success, you're skeptical.
Right. Yeah.
Are you and I go that route too.
Yeah, 30%.
Are you really doing this on your own?
Yeah.
Are you taking something? Are you and that's sad.
I know.
Because that's what we think.
And statistically, even taking something that has a 30% success rate is better than the success rate on most diets. Because it's crash diets, 95% of diets end up failing because it's not something that you can do forever. But that's the same thing with GLP-1s. I don't know. We don't know if you should be taking them forever. If you're taking them at a weight loss dosage, that's the other thing. There's a lot of variation between dosages. There's more of a therapeutic A1C, blood sugar dosage versus that weight loss dosage. So it's still a new platform, new kind of system that we're still learning a lot about, but it still is better than traditional dieting. But again, majority of people are not going to see the major changes that we're seeing with the celebrities, because celebrities can optimize everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like you're going to take a GLP-1 and that's going to help optimize your food noise. It's going to make it so all it does is basically slows down your digestion. So everything takes a little bit longer. You feel fuller longer. That's kind of how they work. So maybe you're optimizing that one piece, but celebrities have the money to optimize everything.
Yep.
And so they can have the best workout plan. They can just roll out of bed and go into their, commercial level gym in their home and have a personal trainer come to them, and they can have meals delivered to them directly. They're optimizing every part of the process. So it's making it look so much more successful than it is for real life people.
A lot of our members how many members have asked if like you could just cook their food for them?
A lot. Almost
Or
any time I post a food picture, someone will say,
can
that.
you make this?
Yeah.
Or like, could you come pick me up and
Yeah.
take me to the gym? Like, yeah,
I do think that's an untapped market for
I tell you
a service.
I'm telling
An
you.
early morning
No,
bus
because
system.
if you don't want to go,
I know you're
going to hide
off.
under the bed like you're Kevin McAllister on Home Alone and knocking on the door. Be like, Harrison, it's time for your 5 a.m. workout.
True.
And you just hit the lights. I'm just ignoring that. Then that's what happened.
That's true.
Because people have asked me that, and I tell them that exact same thing. If you don't want to go, it doesn't matter if I'm at your house ringing the doorbell. You're not getting up.
Yeah, that's true.
But
just if the porch light's on, come get me. And then it's really easy to flip a switch to turn off the porch light. We have members that they're friends like Will and Joel, and they kind of know that they'll sometimes drive together and they'll know the signs of whether or not they're going to be driving together or they're driving by themselves.
Send a text, no answer.
Yeah.
Or you wake up, send a text, not coming today. Like you wake up, you send it, you consciously awake.
That's what I did
send
in
a
my
message.
10 weeks with Janet. I mean, we texted each other every morning when we were up to make sure we were up.
Yeah,
and
but
both
you
gonna
weren't
be there.
texting saying I'm up and I'm not going.
No.
So we did have a texter, which I agree with 1,000,000%. Says, I love me some overeating.
Oh, I know.
Absolutely. Who doesn't?
I don't
it's
love
so
to
good.
be uncomfortably full, though. I do not love
The
to be
thing is,
uncomfortably
it's
full.
like how easy it is to gain weight is because,
Yeah.
and I'm sure 7809 will agree with me. You eat like I know my philosophy is in 20 minutes I'm going to be full.
Yeah.
So
That
I
is a
need to eat
terrible
as
philosophy.
much as I can in those 20
No.
minutes. Okay, so but then
Do as Jeff says, not as he does,
Yeah,
because
but
that
then-
is terrible advice.
Well,
because let me tell you
that's
why.
just like for my free day
I
stuff.
know.
Not
but
every single
it's not
meal.
your last day on earth. Like that food is not a finite resource. Like it was not going away. Ice cream will still be there for you next time. That pizza will still be there next time.
I know, but it's so good in the moment. And that's the problem is like you get where you're uncomfortable
I don't like to be uncomfortably full.
for a couple hours, and then that feeling of uncomfortability goes away.
Mm-hmm.
And then
It's a vicious cycle.
what's for dinner? Right? And that's
and
how
you've
it
already
happens.
made poor choices for the day.
Yep.
So yeah, you're much more likely to make another poor choice
Might
because
as
you're like,
well. Not
well, I
gonna have
already did that,
vegetables
so
for
maybe
dinner.
I'll have right.
Well, and you probably are still hungry because your body's like, hey, I need nutrients.
That's right.
You just fed me a bunch of crap for the past 2 hours.
That's how
That
it
is very true.
happens.
That
That's
is
how
very
at
true.
one meal at a time. That's how you
So
gain
we
weight.
need to like lose that mindset a little bit.
And also, since we're in the Midwest, if you want to lose weight, beers.
Beer
That's an
is
easy one.
I've said this so many times.
Like stop drinking.
Don't like you don't have to stop. You can drink, but like I just in my hometown, like there's just a lot of people that every day it's just kind of like we'll have a couple, people aren't getting wasted, but just becomes part of the norm to have a couple of beverages after work.
Yeah.
And those are just like really easy calories that you don't need.
Well,
We-
not only that, we've talked about how alcohol affects your digestive system and
Oh yeah.
how all that. So usually if you're drinking a couple beers, you're not eating a salad with it, right?
Yeah.
And you're not logging it, so you don't actually know what you're getting. And also, by the way, this was not what we were going to talk about today. So I
know, our
appreciate
whole subject has
I-
gone awry.
but I love it so much because it's fully been driven by what people want
Yeah,
to talk about. So I love that. That's
If every one of our shows was
Yeah.
like this, where that was kind of 4 years ago when this whole thing started. I thought,
what are we going to talk
gosh,
about?
I would love if we had people texting questions every single show, and we would be able to answer them, and that would drive our show. And so this is great when we get comments.
Yeah. So what I was going to talk about, we're talking about beer. Like, if you really want to know alcohol, log your alcohol. If there's a day that you're going to be your softball night or whatever, and you're going to be drinking some beers, don't even worry about logging all of your food. Just log the alcohol that you're drinking. You will be shocked. And so McKenna Keenan, who was on our show a couple weeks ago, she messaged me Friday because she had bought a bag of Twizzlers. And it was like one of the bigger bags of Twizzlers. And like, she legitimately thought that like Twizzlers were like a safe snack, just like, okay, Twizzlers are not so bad.
Too, they're not.
So part of the thing with Twizzlers, like, first of all, she gets the big bag. Literally, it says it on there, big bag.
Those are my kind of bags.
I know. And
really
then it also says it's a low fat snack. So you're looking at the front and you're like, okay, low fat snack for Twizzlers. But then she did not look at the nutrient facts. And what do you think a serving size of Twizzlers is?
One Twizzler?
Three Twizzlers.
Okay, 3 Twizzlers.
It's one serving. This big bag that she bought was 27 servings.
Okay.
So we're like 90 Twizzlers.
How much is the what's nutrients for one serving of a Twizzler?
110 calories and 26 grams of carbs, less than 1 gram of protein. She ate the whole bag, like not in one day, but like in 2 days.
It's like me with
which is what you do.
It's like me with the fruity.
I can see that with Twizzlers. They don't really taste like super sweet.
Yeah.
I totally thought they're like a healthy snack. Like I thought it was mainly just a little bit of sugar and very
right. So she was like, she sent me a picture because she's like crashing out. She's like, I thought this was a safe snack. And then she was like, I bought this yesterday. And it's a picture of the empty bag. And then she logged it. And that big bag of Twizzlers, 2,970 calories.
That's like me with the fruities. I remember when we had where I just had 100 fruities in like an hour.
700 grams of carbs.
Holy smokes.
That's like that's like 4 or 5 days.
That's 5 days worth of carbs. Yep. Okay. And then what about the sugar intake? That's kind of a big one.
I don't know if it tells me sugar in just the picture that I'm looking at.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. Nutrition's such an uphill battle in the US.
Yeah. We shouldn't be able to buy a bag. Like, that's just too big. That serving size is too big.
I don't judge people either for like nutrition problems and stuff because it's hard here. I will say that much. You just got to be really disciplined because they're so easy to.
And it's an uphill battle because the marketing department's like millions of dollars spent on marketing for food. That I don't think anybody would think that just an entire bag of Twizzlers is going to be a week's worth of carbs.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Just
and
Twizzlers.
13 grams of protein.
And I know there's people out there maybe listening that are like, guys, this isn't hard.
Right. Oh, it's candy.
The majority of people out there are like me.
Yeah.
That it's a constant struggle every day. Now there are the people that go to, like Planet Fitness and they're in great shape and they're so disciplined they can do it on their own. That's awesome. I applaud people that do it from home.
Yeah.
I applaud them.
But you're like
over and over and over.
So I would venture to guess this is what happened. And this is what happens for a lot of people. So McKenna was like, okay, I kind of want something sweet. I want a little sweet treat. She's at the candy aisle.
Right.
Twizzlers was probably not her number one choice. Her number one choice was probably
Twix,
Snickers,
Reese's peanut butter
right?
cups. Yeah.
Something higher calorie. But then she's like, "Well, I know that I probably shouldn't have that, so I'm going to make a
low-fat choice,
right? A healthier candy choice." And then ended up eating almost 3,000 calories. She's like, "How do I even log this?" And I was like, "You just log it, and you just learn it." You log it and learn.
On,
right.
yeah.
And that's what I said. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's fine. Just know it for next time. And I guarantee you she's probably never going to eat a Twizzler again in her life. Just like you with fruities.
They
like
got rid of them.
Yeah.
That had to be so disappointing because of like all the goodies you could have for 3,000 calories.
Yes.
Twizzlers.
Right.
Like if she could probably redo it, she probably just would have had like a malt,
Right.
an ice cream malt on the way out.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
Oh, I feel so bad, but it happens to everybody. And that's how weight loss is difficult, because you think you're just making a better choice, but 3 Twizzlers in a 27 serving bag. I mean, you can eat 2 at a stoplight and forget you even ate them if they're in your car.
You can take the Twizzler and drink your soda through the Twizzler, right?
Too much.
Remember the straw, Harrison? You know how they're
that's
if you bite off both ends.
It makes a straw.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
you
I've never done that, but
you can drink whatever you're drinking through the Twizzler straw.
I missed that phase.
You've never done that?
that's okay.
Oh.
The reason why Harrison
Sounds
didn't
gross
do
as the
that
hot
is
dog.
because he's grown up
So
in the
awesome.
technology age.
Yeah.
He had an iPad. We had Twizzler straws.
I didn't have an
Twizzler
iPad.
straws.
How young do you think I am?
You had an Xbox, PlayStation,
Yeah,
whatever.
I had an Xbox.
Right. We had
not
straw
till, like,
Never
Twizzlers.
drank
Middle school.
your glass of water through a Twizzler straw.
No, that's disgusting.
Oh,
That's
so
as
good.
bad as when people drink beer through their hot dogs at ball games.
That's disgusting. That is not
Well,
just
I've
as
never
bad.
heard of that.
What
That
do
is
they
not
call
even close to as bad.
Yeah, I can't remember what they call it, but it's disgusting.
No.
All right. Well, we are going to take a break, and maybe we can talk about being active over the summer when we come back.
Yeah.
So stay with us. 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Several irrigation contractors in Lincoln go out of business every year, leaving sprinkler system orphans begging for service. The folks at Judson Irrigation shed a tear for these little fellas. They've been coddling these orphans for more than 40 years. From redesign, repairing, replacing, and restoring, remember the Judson Irrigation Orphanage.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Rick Heyman here from Starter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Starter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at starterheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
In communities like ours, local relationships still matter. At Insight Partners, we believe we are better together. That's why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined Insight Partners to better serve local customers and communities with all their insurance needs. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team is here to help protect what matters most. Insight Partners, better together. Learn more at myinspartners.com.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
A membership with John Henry's will fast track you to front of the line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Does someone in your household avoid phone calls because they can't hear clearly? Or do they have difficulty speaking on the phone? Nebraska offers a solution. The Nebraska Specialized Telecommunications Equipment Program, or NSTEP, provides financial assistance for specialized devices like amplified phones, captioned telephones, smartphones with Bluetooth pairing to hearing aids, and speech-generating devices. If you're a Nebraska resident with a certified hearing or speech disability, you may qualify. It's not income-based, and once approved, you own the equipment. Learn more or apply at psc.nebraska.gov or call 1-800-526-0017.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $199 per month for 36 months.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1008721. Previous service loaner. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10650 to assignee. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7/6/26.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, a matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with plenty of room for advancement.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. Apparently now we're on a licorice Twizzler kicks because we got Megan, who was in the airport, texted in, and she's literally eating Twizzlers as we're talking about Twizzlers.
I think she had a cold sweat running down her forehead.
She may
as
have,
we're discussing the
she's probably
unhealthiness that are
turned and looked at the back of the bag and was like, "Oh."
I
this
said,
is not
hopefully
good.
it's not the big bag. She said it is.
Oh, jeez.
But like anything, the dose makes the poison. So
And she should
it's
share
fine.
them. Share
and that's
them
what she
with your
said.
kids.
She said, I always buy one before we travel. I'm not eating the entire bag though. So like, yes, if you're buying that, if you're buying a big bag of Twizzlers and you're spreading it out over a long amount of time, that's
Again,
fine.
It's all moderation.
Right. But if you're buying it and then before you know it, it's empty and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I ate all that. And then you look up the macros. That's shocking.
Now, what would have been
So we're not
epic?
demonizing Twizzlers by any means, but
What would have been epic if she had been using it as a straw?
oh my gosh.
In her water bottle.
I don't know if people do that anymore.
I did
I
all the
didn't-
time.
It was clearly a core memory for you.
It was.
Just
I
kind
know.
of the Twizzlers. It's such a rubbish candy.
And then we also had 7809 text back said, "Did you guys ever hear the rumor that eating a full bag of licorice is deadly?"
That's
or
true.
something like that.
Yeah, and some type of urban.
I may have if I
legend.
eat a whole bag of black licorice.
Yeah, is it like
I might be dead.
like olden day licorice, like Little House on the Prairie licorice? Maybe.
Maybe.
There might have been something in it that was like toxic.
Well, we know
and
McKenna
high
ate a whole
levels.
bag of licorice and she's fine. She survived.
The licorice Twizzlers is a far cry from true licorice, though.
Black licorice, you can be deadly.
Okay, there we
Okay.
go.
There's some chemical that I can't pronounce that retains sodium while rapidly excreting potassium. The severe
Interesting.
electrolyte imbalance can lead to high blood pressure, fluid retention, and fatal heart arrhythmias.
Yeah. Interesting.
So there we go.
What a
So
weird concoction. that
We've
would
heard
be.
of it.
I don't think anybody's overeating black licorice.
I can't even eat a bite of it. It's just ugh,
I don't mind
so
it.
bad.
I mean, I would never choose it. I mean, I don't know if I've ever eaten.
Once you get over 100 milligrams of black licorice, you're in dangerous territory.
Interesting.
jeez. Okay, so
learning
the health
something new.
officials.
There we
Learning
go.
something new.
That's what I mean, it probably takes like significantly more than 100, but they say like that's plenty
Sure.
once you get to 100.
Well, Bill and Bennett texted and said Twizzlers are good, but Wiley Wallaby licorice is better,
Mhm.
and he prefers black. Well, Bill,
You better be
watch
careful.
watch that dosage.
I
Yep.
think that probably takes a lot to get
Wow.
to that much, but still.
Yeah.
watch your dosage. If something happens, we'll come over and tend the garden for you.
Yes.
we could bring those vegetables home here.
I don't know. I think it'd be hard to overeat black licorice. I think you're probably safe. But
Nancy was a big black licorice. She
would buy it and eat it. Like, I don't mind it if I accidentally get like a black jelly bean. Like, I'll still eat it. I'm not going to spit it out. But I mean, I don't even know the last time I ate like a traditional jelly beans. But
Another horrible candy.
Yeah.
It's just a horrible candy episode.
Usually at around Easter time, I'll buy at least one bag of like the Starburst jelly beans. Those are really good. But that's about
There's
it.
no black jelly beans in there. Okay, so what was our show going to be about today? Our show is going to be
We're not going
about.
to talk about it because then we'll just talk about it next week.
Okay,
maybe.
so okay, so now.
But we were going to talk about staying active over the
Yeah,
summer.
we could do that.
Right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
staying active over the summer. What are some things that we can do to stay active this summer?
Okay, so that we'll talk about that, and then the other part we were going to talk about, we can talk about that next week.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
About strength training. Yes.
No, but yes, kind of.
Okay.
There's lots of things. That's the thing. So we talked about this, about how, every spring we'll have a handful of people that are like, oh, I'm not going to renew my membership because I'm going to be doing X, Y, and Z this summer.
Yep.
It happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. But if you are a person that thrives in like a group fitness atmosphere, the chances of being successful just doing it on your own simply because it's nicer outside is not very good. Like, so you're going to end up, and I don't know. I just don't know if you go from working out 4 to 6 even days a week in a group fitness workout. Are you really going to commit to 45 minutes of exercise 4 to 6 times a week outside of that?
Probably not.
Even if, I'm going to be walking more. I'm going to be bike riding. Bike riding is a big one. To me, I think bike riding should be supplemental to what you're already doing. Like if you're in a routine, an exercise
chances are
routine.
you're not going to bike ride 4 to 5 times a week.
Right. Yes.
Especially here in Nebraska because it's windy, it rains. It's like you got to have
perfect.
You have to have good weather to go on a bike ride. Now, walking, you don't need good weather. Right?
Yeah, you can walk when it's cold or windy
it's
or
a little
whatever.
rainy, misty. You can go for a walk, but most times you're not going to get your bike out to go on a bike ride when the trails and stuff are wet,
right?
Because then it gets a little more dangerous to be out there.
So I think that part of what's important is, and we talked about this when we were on with AD on Friday for his show, The Drive. I think what's important is that because the other thing is sometimes it's not because people are planning on being more active in the summer, like physically active. They just know that their schedules are busier.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's going to be harder to commit to being as consistent. And so I think part of what's important is still maintaining that routine. So yeah, maybe your kids are in lots of sports and you're going to have a lot of really late nights.
Yep,
well,
baseball,
right.
softball.
Over the process of the summer, let's try to keep our wake up time kind of, let it drift a little bit. But like once you start sleeping in, if you're normally getting up at 4:30 to work out at 5, once you're sleeping in till 6:30 or waiting till the very last second until you have to get up and get ready for work, it's going to make it really hard to get back into that routine in the fall when you have told yourself that you're going to start again.
Mm-hmm.
So I think still creating space in your schedule for physical activity, whether it's just getting a little bit of extra sleep, but still going for a walk first thing when you get up in the morning, if you're a morning workout person, or like trying to keep exercise in your routine. If your kids are at practice or at a game, trying to like walk a little bit during their warm-ups or whatever, walk around the ball field. There's lots of things you can do to keep up strength training, just body weight exercises. Give yourself a little routine where you do X number of squats and push-ups and some type of core work. So you're still maintaining some of that muscle memory. And then it'll make it a little bit easier when you come back. Because the thing is, and we hear this all the time too, I can't remember. It was McKenna. Again, I'll use her as an example because she was out of town. And then she comes back and she's like, man, that first workout back, even if you've missed a week, that first workout back almost feels like you're starting over.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be discouraging. But thing that we like to tell people is, and nutrition's the same way, but that part comes back so fast, so much faster. So it's really not like starting over. I used to think that too when I was running, and I would stop running over the winter. And in the spring, I would like procrastinate starting running because I thought it was going to be like becoming a brand new runner all over again. But it's not. I didn't have near the conditioning issues because there is such thing as muscle memory. But like, don't judge where you're at based on that very first workout or that very first day of getting back on track on nutrition, because that's the hardest one. I think the first 3 days of getting back to consistently logging in your food, first 3 days, the hardest. First 3 days of exercise after being gone for even a week is going to be the hardest.
And one of the reasons it's hard for nutrition is because when you're logging your food, you get into the mindset of like, I can't eat this much. I'm full. I'm just not hungry. This is ridiculous. But then by day 4, your body is now adapting. It's like, gosh, when is it time to eat? I need calories. I need protein. I need my carbs.
Our bodies are very adaptable, and that can work for and against us too. But
absolutely.
Yeah. So one of the things that we have started to offer now for people who maybe are looking to stay active during the summer without committing to our program that is 6 days a week is we are going to be doing kind of a punch card class packs. Yeah, class packs. So you can go ahead and talk about that.
Yeah. So if you're not committing to paying a certain amount per month or being a monthly member
or committing to a 10-week session.
Yeah. Or
which we still have those.
Yeah. Or committing to a 10-week challenge. So if you're, you just want to do couple strength training classes a week, and it's obviously if you're only going 2 classes a week, it's not worth a monthly membership. But so we have some class packs that we're going to be offering, actually promoting starting tomorrow, and we have like a 15 class pack,
not 15,
or what do I say, 10
I don't know.
pack, 10 class pack for $150, or a 25 class pack for $250.
Yep. Basically kind of like a punch card system.
Yeah. So you could come, and I know people do other things. And so instead of having ferals now, if it were up to Nicole and I, ferals you'd be there 6 days a week.
Because we want to see you.
Because we want to see you. And we know the program works. But we also know people are busy.
Yeah. Or if you're training for a half marathon and maybe you want to just come to just strength training, because it's a great balanced strength training program that can complement running very well. So maybe that's an option over the summer, over your training plan for a marathon, or again, the bike riding. If or certain nights, like, you're going to be super busy Mondays and Thursdays. And so Tuesday, Friday workouts don't really work. So, just kind of, you can make it fit however works for your schedule.
Yep. So all those we also have a kickboxing only membership, a strength training only membership. So got a lot of different, what we call them flexible
training options.
Flexible training options. So we're here for you. So anything like that, you can go to fxblincoln.com.
Yeah, it's a great way to try it out. 10 classes, you don't know. Like we said, not everybody likes kickboxing. I don't understand why someone wouldn't like kickboxing. Punching and kicking something, like, it's a great stress reliever.
And I remember,
but not everybody likes that.
I remember we had a guy that took a class and he just paid for a year in advance.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, I just don't really like this. So kind of Nicole and I don't really run our gym like traditional corporate gyms where once you sign this,
right, we're not like too bad so sad. We don't want to, we want people to want to come back.
Right. So I gave him a refund. And
that's nice. A lot of gyms make it so hard for you to cancel.
Yeah.
Let alone get a refund.
If we had this and he wasn't sure, he could have bought a 10 class pack, tried it out, and then he's out $150 instead of out. Well, he wasn't out, but I could have been.
Yeah.
Like, nope. Sorry, man. You sign this. You're stuck. But we want people to come back, and we only want people to be at our gym if they want to be there, not begrudgingly like, oh, I'm stuck in this.
Yeah, because some people do, like, money is a motivator for some people, so it's going to help them. Like, if I pay this money, I'm going to come.
Right.
But money's not a motivator for everybody. So
for most people, it's
right.
not.
I know.
But anyway, all right. So we got those going on this summer at Ferals. Our next 10-week challenge starts July 11th, which is coming up here in
a month and a half. Yeah.
6 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm.
So again, if you have any questions about that, you can reach out to us. Go to fxblincoln.com. So let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back and we'll wrap up the show. 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town. Hey everyone, this is Austin Orman from Old School with Foreman and Orman, live from 1040 O Street in the heart of downtown Lincoln, weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. My favorite thing about downtown Lincoln has to be the year-round energy. Downtown Lincoln never stops. It's easy to get to, has everything you could need or want in dining, entertainment, and retail, and of course it has Lincoln's best sports talk, proudly located in downtown Lincoln on the corner of 11th and O.
This message is brought to you by the Downtown Lincoln Association and 93.7 The Ticket.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, a matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with plenty of room for advancement. Sandhills Global is growing right here in Lincoln. With our expanding campus and continued growth, we're hiring across a wide range of careers, from interns to experienced professionals. Join the team at Sandhills Global and build your career with competitive pay, great benefits, and real opportunities to grow. Visit sandhills.jobs to view openings and apply today. That's sandhills.jobs. Lincoln is full of great golf courses in a state that is getting national recognition for exceptional golf. Friend Country Club is worth the drive, just 40 minutes from Lincoln and home to one of the state's most respected 9-hole courses. Enjoy their restaurant with popular items like a 14-ounce ribeye, 10-ounce sirloin, or chicken fried steak. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 to 10 p.m. Expand your horizons with a trip to Friend Country Club, just 40 minutes southwest of Lincoln. It's worth a visit.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
The end of the school year is drawing near, which means graduation parties are coming soon. Are you prepared for hosting? Führer's Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate graduations and the close to a great school year. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you consider throwing a party without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's Cheese Spread. No graduation party is complete without it.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. Just got a few minutes left here. Again, recap our schedule for today. For Husker Athletics, we have baseball starting in about an hour. And they're just starting at the top of the ninth. There was nobody out, or right? Is that just kind of how it goes?
I believe so.
Okay. So 1 inning, and then they take a break. If we don't have a miraculous
We
bottom
have
of the
this
ninth,
season, right? We won one time.
yes, we have.
Right. So it's happened.
A little different animal though today.
We had 2 outs and came
Minnesota.
back. I know, but still, if they can lock into that mental space.
And maybe they'll be fresh. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we'll be fresh today for that 1 inning. That's what we got, right? So we come out, boom.
Just need 3 runs.
That's
and
all.
We're at the bottom.
Yep, that's all.
So we can get 3 outs.
There's a chance.
There's some hope.
Wonder how the crowd will be at noon today.
It's going to be interesting, right?
Jack
Like showing up
just
for an inning of baseball.
yawning.
And then you can hang around though and watch.
Then you got 2 hours. Well, maybe it'll go to 10 innings. So you never know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Go
how long
out,
it's gonna
walk to the
take.
bars, come back.
Oh, that's true.
Mhm.
Get some,
Go get some lunch, whatever.
Yep.
If you had tickets yesterday, then do you get to how was that
I'm
go?
assuming there's no way you're
And
going to
then
have to pay for 1
And
inning.
then
of
they clear them
baseball.
out. And then if you have tickets for game 4, then you come back in.
Yeah,
Right.
surely.
And then softball's actually on channel 7. Just grow bait.
Now, what does that mean?
Rare. I don't know. What
Oh,
is
so it's on
It's just
ABC. That would
national.
be ABC.
Just regular.
That's right. Okay, ABC
Yes,
7.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So softball at 2. Again, I was on ESPN. Says 2 Central.
Mhm.
So for softball, and then the baseball would be 2 Central also. So again, we got multi games going on at one time today at 2:00. We'll have the ladies on the big screen and baseball on my phone. That's kind of how it rolls. Now, if it was the men's World Series and the women were in the regional,
Well, I mean, yeah, it's the women's
It's like
college
a
World
bigger-
Series, so I
And
think
it goes
that's fair.
faster, and it's just more fun. to
yeah, it'll
watch.
be over, by inning 6 and for the men. Then you got the rest of the game for the men to be if we're playing.
Right.
If not,
Yeah.
that would be wonderful.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
if we how does it go? I think if we win, what time is it? So yeah, if we win,
we
then
win
we
this
will
game.
play at 7 p.m. If we lose, to your point, we turn right back around and play at 2 p.m. And then for women's softball, if they get to it's just today. So
Yeah.
Just
we'll
today.
worry about
Yep.
today.
And then if we lose this 1 inning and then we beat Arizona State, then they're back tonight at 7 to play
Mhm.
Ole Miss. And then if they were to win that, then the final game would be tomorrow. I don't know what time. I don't think that's even been determined yet. But so there's still, still a shot.
Oh, I mean, yeah. The fact that we got 2 runs at least last night saved us.
Yeah.
Like it'd be bummer walking into this one 1-6.
Mhm.
3-6 feels a lot more manageable.
Yep.
And
then-
the Haymarket's been a little bit magic, so I'm not doubting. 24-1 at home this year. So
Yes.
we've seen crazier things happen in the course of the season.
Yep. And the ladies, if they win today, they will play at noon tomorrow against Tennessee. Well, they'll have to win both
Twice.
games, and
I
they're
know.
back to back.
Mhm.
So there's no rest. I mean, it's 30 minutes and the next game starts, which if
so
you're hot,
if they play the second game, who will they be playing?
Tennessee.
Oh, we play the same team
both
twice.
team. Yep.
Okay.
Both team.
Okay.
We play Tennessee both times. So
I thought I misunderstood the way you were saying that, but that is what
Oh,
you said.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's so yeah, huge advantage for the teams that win. So but it'll be interesting.
Mhm.
I would be if we just beat Texas today.
I know,
and then
that's-
if you lose tomorrow, like what a great season.
I agree.
But you don't want to lose. It's like
You don't want
us-
to go out on a loss
no,
to Texas.
and it's like us losing to Iowa in basketball. It
When
just
I
kinda
was-
like sours the
I
At
know.
least it's
the
not
whole
as,
season.
as
It
bad.
does. It's not as bad.
Yeah,
Plus,
the
we
Texas
beat them
softball
already.
players don't bother me as much as
No.
Well, we were
the
watching.
Hawkeyes.
We were watching the Texas Tennessee game at the Legacy when I was working on Thursday, and I was like, "You guys, what are we supposed to do? Texas and Tennessee, who are we supposed to be cheering for?" And they were like, "Not Texas." I'm like,
these
and I
people
said,
are
"No,
in
I
their,
know."
Yeah, they're in their 90s and they don't like Texas.
I was like, oh, trust me, growing up, my kids would have gotten more trouble for doing hook 'em horns than the naughty finger.
Yeah, we got Bill and Bennett texted in a horns down.
Right.
Which
right on cue.
I'll tell you what, growing up, you guys, my kids knew the Longhorn sign. That was like,
Did you not hear what I said?
oh yeah, it was bad.
It'd be worse than if they did use their naughty finger. If they
Yes,
put their- right.
I would rather flip me off,
Right.
than
Hook 'em horns.
do the hook 'em horn sign at me. So,
Yep.
all right, you guys. Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for texting. Hopefully, we got some good things to celebrate today. We'll see you next week on 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers.